to say that a man is the closest thing to God. No matter what's going on, we have to rise consistently every day, and we have to provide consistently every day. We have to serve consistently every day.
He has to have a code. He has to have certain things he's going to say and do, and he means it. You know, when I was coming up, if a man said something, that was his word was bond.
For some guys, they're invisible to women. In order for them to stop complaining, they just really have to step up their game, meaning they have to step up their strategy. They have to become a more attractive guy. So the reason why so many guys are sexless is because they don't have any game.
Weak men need to be purged. And what I mean by that is that there was a time where only the strongest men had valuable things.
Anybody that's been out here in the last 10 years, it's easier to get sex than it is to make $100. Basically put yourself in a position and they throwing it to you. So I think, again, weak men have risen up and they have a voice and they spew their shit onto other weak men and they fall for it. And it's this whole victimhood thing.
I say, okay, put your arm out. They put their arm out. I say, grab your arm. You can grab your arm.
When I think of a man in my head, he takes responsibility with a purpose. And this responsibility gives him struggle, and through that struggle, he gets strength, and through that strength, he creates structure.
Smack your arm. You can smack your arm. Pinch your arm. Okay, you're real. Go fucking knock on Fear's door and grab his arm.
Whatever he wants out of life, whatever he desires out of life, whatever steps he wants to take to secure what he requires, I think he should be true to that first and foremost.
Say what you mean and mean what you say.
See, the emotional male will always use emotions to make excuses for the fact he ain't shit.
You gotta be ready to go the distance behind what you believe in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be willing to die about some shit.
Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity, specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo, we here. We are here in the building.
Happy Friday.
What's going on? What's popping? Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Drink your water.
Facts. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Yes, get the soap, people. Get the goddamn soaps. Get your soaps. Get them. Go to masculineidentity.com to get your soap.
Hey, listen. So, guys, I sent Locario a sample of the prototype of the Masculine Identity Eau de Parfum fragrance.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
Hold on. I got this in the mail last night, and I'm telling you, this shit is fire. Okay, this shit is fire. Listen, I sprayed myself with this shit, and it's like, bro, like it was like, damn. I was like, this shit. Guys, I'm not even lying to you. This shit smells so fucking good. I'm telling you, when you guys are out of here doing what you do, it's going to be crazy. So you guys need to make sure that you guys get this shit when it's officially out. So Miles, you're going to be giving out some samples for people to.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm gonna have a focus group, and you can be a part of the focus group. Meaning I'm gonna be sending out just like that bottle you got. It's like a travel bottle, and I'm gonna be selling samples. But those are not like just samples you get from Sephora where it's like 3 or 4 sprays. Like it's it could last you a while. You get what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be sending out samples, and with the samples, I'll be also sending out like a survey, so you can fill out the survey and tell me what you think about it, and so we can really get it right, because I'm not gonna actually release it until like it's really right. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it's man, I'm glad you like it, Locario. Honestly, I'm glad you like it, bro.
This shit is fire. I was like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling, and see, the thing is, it smells like masculine, not no pussy shit. You understand? Because a lot of times colognes and all that other stuff, like they be smelling good, but it's something about it that don't smell strong. You know what I'm saying? And this smells like strong and good. And I'm telling y'all, so y'all gotta get this shit when this shit come out. I'm telling you, this shit is fire.
Yeah.
It's fire. You know what I'm saying? Shit is fire. So make sure.
I've been working hard, using all the different oils with the soaps and the shea butter and the Cunningham soaps, the lavender, the rose, the lemon mint, and I'm really getting a really good feel of the oils and the scents that come together nicely, man. And that's what we did, man. So yeah, man, make sure you guys stay tuned. I'll let y'all know when I actually do a full release, because I have the formula down, but I have to make a bulk order, and it takes a little while for them to get everything done. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's going down. I'll let y'all know.
Real talk. So, guys, today's topic, and then guys, if you want to call in, the call-in number is 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392 is the number. So make sure you guys call in. And today's show topic, we're talking about why she should want you more than you want her. You understand what I'm saying? And this right here is so important. And it's going to show you and get you to understand why game is important and why you need to understand how to navigate out here in these streets, right? Because I know a lot of you guys who may have trouble attracting women. Some of y'all think that, the way to make shit happen is, you gotta chase a woman, or you gotta try really hard to like get this girl to like you, or you gotta do all these, tricks and pickup lines and all these other different things, right? And when I say that a woman should want you more than you want her, right? that means that has to happen from the beginning. You understand? Meaning from when you guys are first talking, when you first meeting the woman,
Yes.
behavior should be that she's showing that she wants you, right? So she should want you more than you want her. And what that means is this, right? Is that if a woman is giving you resistance when you try to holler at her,
Yeah.
that means she doesn't want you more. You understand? Because a woman who wants you more wouldn't give any resistance. If a woman's trying to give you a shit test, that means she doesn't want you more, because a woman who wants you more than you want her is not going to give you no shit test, right? Now, what's interesting, what I'm saying is that she wants you more than you want her, because this is the thing. When you have game, you're not really going to want a girl until she's proven that she's likable to you. And you're not going to really want her until she's showing you consistent cooperation.
Right.
Because that's a reflection of you. That's saying, well, she's on my program, so therefore she's likable, she can be lovable, and I want her now because I have got her in this situation where she's showing me that she's worth my time and my energy. Right. And so what happens is a lot of guys, what they do is they think that they're winning because they slept with a girl. They think that they're winning because they're going on a date with a girl they think is hot. But what is that the way that you attract her matters. So if you're in a situation where, let's say a girl flaked on you twice and then you hit her up again, and then the third time she goes out on a date with you, that doesn't mean she wants you, because if she really wanted you, she wanted you more, she would have never flaked the first time, right? So let's say, for example, you're communicating with a woman and you have to double or triple text the girl. That means you want her more than she wants you.
Right.
So if you want her more than she wants you, that means she doesn't want you just as bad or as more than you want her. And so what happens is showing in the behavior, because you had to triple text her and she's been ignoring you 3 times, right? And so that means that you're chasing her. The woman should be showing that she wants you so bad that not only is she texting you, she's texting you like crazy. She's texting you more than you're texting her. You're like, God damn, this chick she can't even leave me alone. Like when you're talking to a woman, you should see all teeth. She should be very, the smile should be crazy when you're talking to this woman. She should be open to having conversation and interacting with you. So if a woman is being standoffish, if a woman is giving you a hard time, what is that telling you? That's telling you that she doesn't really want you like that. And then what a lot of these guys do is they're like, well, I got to overcome her obstacles. I got to push through the resistance.
No.
And then what happens is they think they got her because they wore her down. Now, even if you do get her on a date, or even if you smash, you're still dealing with a woman who doesn't want you more than you want her. See, the fact that you're willing to persist means you want her more than she wants you. Because you're saying, hey, you're giving me resistance and you're giving me a hard time, but I want you so bad that I'm going to push through this resistance to get to you, right? And what that's telling her is that she, from her perspective, is better than you. It's that you're putting her on a pedestal. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of you guys don't see this because, see, when you guys are surface level, you're just thinking, I think she's hot and I want to have sex with her. So no matter how I get to sex doesn't matter. But what you guys don't understand is that every time you're pushing through and, chasing the girl, that creates how you play the game.
Right.
And then you start doing that over and over again. And check this out. Let's say you want to get a long-term relationship. Let's say you want a girlfriend. Let's say you want something consistent. Right. What happens is that you're in a relationship where you are into her more than she is into you. And when you're in that type of long-term relationship, that's when a lot of drama is going to happen. That's when a lot of disrespect is going to happen. That's where, you're going to have a terrible time with your girlfriend because she doesn't respect you. And that's because she doesn't want you more. A woman has to always want you more. And this is the reason. The reason why she has to want you more is because the woman has to look up to you, see you as a leader, see you as someone who can upgrade her mind and her life. So the thing is that if you want her more, you're telling her she's better than you. So if she's better than you, that means she can do better. You see what I'm saying? And so she can do better. Why the fuck would she want to deal with you? You see what I'm saying? Why would she want to take you seriously? She doesn't. And that's the reason why you guys get a lot of resistance issues and a lot of game playing and all that other stuff, because your behavior tells her that she's better than you. So if she's better than you, she can't want you more. You feel what I'm saying? But I just noticed this shit though.
Man, it's something that you kind of you start to, lessons like this, you start to really get in, you start to experience them, right?
Right.
In long-term relationships.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because you start to realize that a woman's emotions,
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times, like, guys like us will talk and it sounds misogynistic, and we'll like compare a woman to an employee, or we'll compare a woman to a child in a lot of analogies and stuff.
Right.
But see, a lot of you guys never really been in a long-term relationship. A lot of you dudes may have smashed a chick for a couple of weeks and then the trail went cold.
Right.
Right. So you don't really know what we're talking about. And that is what's missing from a lot of the guys that y'all claim is like better than us because they get 10s and 9s and stuff. You understand? Because those guys that get 9s and 10s and all that stuff, simply because they're labeling them as 9s and 10s, they're already putting them on a pedestal.
Right.
So these guys they never have access to long-term relationships. They're never able to like have a main chick and then have side chicks or just chicks that they're dating. And so they're never able to really give you the full scope of what it means to deal with a woman. And that's the part that's missing for a lot of you dudes. That's the part that's missing for a lot of it. So when you get to guys like us who got experience, who's been with women for years, who's dated women and all this other type of stuff, who have main chicks and still see other chicks, it's like, we're here to tell you we're better than them.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like I don't know how else to really say it. And again, I know it's tough because it's always going to sound misogynistic, and it's always going to sound like I'm like I don't like women and all this other type of shit. But we're better than them. Like, we really, really are. Like, I've had women admit to me on more than one woman on more than one occasion that, look, you can't be like me.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Like, there's only room in this relationship for one emotional person.
Right.
Like, they literally admit, look, I need you to be the strong one.
Right.
I need you to be the man. I need you to be the leader. I need to lean on you.
Mm-hmm.
I need to be able to wild out emotionally, and then you reel me back in.
Right.
Like, I remember this one time I went to visit my chick. This was a while ago. I went to visit my chick at the time on a lunch break.
Mm-hmm.
And she was in the parking lot. 3 free calls available. All right, cool.
You got 3 free calls, people. Just let y'all know. So
go ahead and call in. 919-647-9392. And Shorty was tight because of some shit going on at work. And we was in the parking lot, and she was mad as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her, I said, go ahead, let it out. Go ahead and scream. And she was like real, just wilding the fuck out. And then I was like, and then I gave her a hug, and I was like, you feel better? She's like, yeah. Oh my God, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you came to see me at lunch, and I don't know if I was able to make it through the day if I didn't see you, and because I'm able to really release and be myself when I'm with you and all this other type of shit. Right. So right. I'm there administering a safe space for her to express her emotions so she can get back to normal to finish the rest of her day at work.
Right.
And bro, and this is, I wasn't even as experienced in the game as I am now. Like, I was in my late 20s at this point. Being an emotional crutch for a female.
Mm-hmm. So
not only am I, and caller, I got you, 646, hold on 1 second. Not only am I supposed to support you emotionally, take you out, be your leader, And on top of all of that,
dick is a gift.
Give you spectacular dick every time. And I'm supposed to chase you? I'm supposed to look at you as the prize. I'm supposed to look at you as a thing that I need to go after. Hell fucking no. Because it's because I know these things. Why I can't like these niggas are talking, oh, just pay her Uber. It's no big deal. Take her to dinner. It's no big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, it is a fucking big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Because I come with everything.
Right.
All you come with is pussy until I tell you what I need from you.
They don't know about that. They don't know about that.
And then imagine, sometimes the pussy's whack. So it don't even make sense me telling you what I need from you.
Right.
And then sometimes the pussy's okay, but what I need from you, you cannot supply. You just don't have it in you. And I'm supposed to chase you? To put you on a pedestal?
That's wild.
I'm trying to say y'all, and when I say little niggas, meaning little in mindset, but y'all little niggas don't know your value. That's why you think these bitches is worth something because of their looks.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, the ones that you call 9s and 10s, they have almost no fucking value. Majority of them, none.
Right.
All they have is pussy, and that's if they're good in bed. If they're good in bed, because most of them are starfish.
Mm-hmm.
Because every nigga that's ever got in bed with them has been a fucking simp. And imagine you chase a bitch, and then you get her in the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Still chase her,
right?
You still how would you want me? How do you want me to do this? Literally taking instructions from bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Like, y'all niggas don't understand. But anyway, 646-646. You are on live with Lakari Miles. Name, age, city. Happy Friday. What's going on?
God damn, Miles, you was going in. You was preaching that shit, son. That's what I'm talking about, son. I like that performance, son.
Yes, sir. What's going on? Ready Rock? How you doing, bro?
I just on some real shit like Miles. Like you really need what like that shit you just said. You really need to clip that shit. You need to clip that, son. Put that shit on your Instagram. You was spitting some like what is born. I feel what you were saying. That's why it's always my way or the highway, son. It's always my way or the highway, son.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Real talk. All
right, but yeah. Okay. So, all right, I'll calm down now. So, boom. So, Lucario, I called in for you because, yesterday, huh?
Nah, you good? Go ahead.
What you saying?
Yesterday, you was talking to a caller, and you said, does the hoe ever attracted to the trick or something like that? You know what I mean? And I called to let you know because I seen multiple times when the trick nigga, when the hoe falls in love with the trick nigga or the hoe falls in love with the sugar daddy, son. I seen it, son. Like a couple pimp niggas that I know personally lost their hoe to a high profile trick nigga, son. But that nigga a rapper or just a regular trick ass nigga. These trick niggas got game too, son. So if you got like a little hoe, she a little green bitch, whatever, or she just started stripping, whatever, the trick who is like what I say advanced will come to the hoe and be like, yeah, you so beautiful, you shouldn't be doing this. Like basically an advanced Captain Sabo, he can take your bitch, son. I seen it, my nigga. I seen it. So I just want to tell you that, Lucario. You remember that conversation like yesterday? You remember, right?
Right. But what you don't understand is she's with him because he's tricking. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what you're not. It's not like she was like, oh man, I really like you. You don't have to pay me any more money. And I'm going to cook for you. I'm going to clean for you. I'm going to do everything for you. And you're my king. That's not how shit goes.
Yeah. Okay. You right. But at the same time, I seen a bitch fall in love with tricks and sugar daddy. Like they like, oh my God, you gonna leave me for another girl? I shot like it gets to the point where it got real ugly because the bitch was giving the trick nigga.
Yeah, because she wants the money. Of course, she's gonna be crying and pleading for him not to go. That's her number one customer.
But Ready Rock, did she really fall in love with the dude, or did she fall in love with the lifestyle or the money?
It's multiple bitches fell in love with trick niggas multiple times, son. multiple times to the point where like
I'm talking about the money or the guy though. That's the thing. You're not listening. We're asking: is it the money or is it the guy?
It could be all. Now, I really think it was all the above. I'm gonna tell you why. That's a good question, Miles and Lucario. We was looking at the text messages. So the bitch was like, "Oh my God, wear that cologne that she was wearing before. I love it so much." Like she was giving nigga girlfriend. So they call it the girlfriend experience. But yo, like I told the pimp nigga, I'm like, yo, that nigga got your bitch, yo. That's not your bitch no more, yo.
Ready, Rock, you're hilarious. Listen, you gotta understand. Women pretend they like you to extract things from you. That's how it works. This is
okay. She ran. I do that. But before I go, cause I know y'all other calls. Hey Miles, if you don't have to say yes. You can say no, Miles. But I know you're a real nigga. Would you facilitate a debate with me and Lucario? Would you facilitate it?
You mean moderate?
Oh, I thought you call it facilitate.
Well, this is what we need to do, Ready Rock. If you want the debate, you got to do two things though. If you're going to debate, one, you got to donate $150, and two, you got to get on camera.
So you really don't want that smoke?
No, I do want the smoke. I'm just saying, get on camera.
Smoke. Wait, you don't want the smoke. Wait. Ready, right? He telling you exactly what you need to do to make it happen. It sounds like you don't want the fucking smoke, my nigga.
But the way you said it, God damn, my nigga.
Nah, niggas want to see. Niggas want to see the voice. They want to see the face attached to the voice. That's what it is.
Damn, I gotta think about it. But before I go, hey Miles, I for real, I told you, click that shit, son. Click that shit, my nigga.
Appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna do that. Appreciate it.
I'm holla at you later, Lucario.
All right, have a good weekend, brother. Be safe, man. All right, so we got two free calls left. All right.
You know what I'm saying? So guys, call in. Calling number is 919-647-9392. 919-647-9392 is the number. So let me see. Shout out to my dude Dan, because Dan sent a donation for this question. So appreciate you. Dan sent a $30 donation for the question because Dan respects the goddamn game. You feel me? So Dan said, could you please explain the difference between seducing a woman and wearing her down? Both is for medium interest women only, right? With high interested, neither would be necessary. Yeah, so this is the thing. So the women that you would seduce, right, is a special case or special kind of medium interest woman, because a woman that you need to seduce, that you would seduce, is a woman who she has medium interest in you, which is why there's some resistance, but she's very close to the high interest. Right. You understand? It's just a small thing blocking her from making something happen, right? So the difference between seducing a woman and wearing a woman down is that, for example, let's say I'm at a bar or a club, right? And I'm flirting with a girl, she's flirting back with me, and it's getting real close and shit, and she's touching up on me or whatever, and she says to me, she's like, "Oh my God, I want to suck your dick so bad, but my girlfriends are over there and I don't want them to think something's going on, blah, blah, blah." So she's basically showing through her words and actions that she wants it to go down. You understand what I'm saying? Now, that's the type of woman you would seduce. You understand? So what you're basically doing is that you're persuading her to do something she already wants to do. There's a block there, right? Now, wearing a woman down is you're talking to a woman who doesn't really have that much interest in you
at all.
Right. And what you're doing is that you're giving her a lot more time, energy, and attention in order for her to reciprocate. So then what happens is that at some point she may reciprocate because you're putting a lot of pressure on the situation. You understand? So for example, I'm sure some of y'all saw the quote unquote debate with me and the dude Marcus, and he was talking about he would talk to a girl for like 30 minutes. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're talking to a girl for 30 minutes, what you're essentially doing is trying to wear her down, right? Because this is the type of woman who he would say, oh, she gave me a shit test. So I passed her shit test. And I was telling her, you know, how successful I am. And I'm trying to make her laugh. And I'm telling her, hey, we should like, you know, get out of here tonight. And she's like, oh no, I'm not really that type of girl. And he's like, hey girl, it's all good. You know, I know a lot of guys aren't good in bed, but you know, so I understand why you don't want to, you know, leave out, you know what I mean? But you know, we're two people who are adults and mature. And he's going through this whole thing to try to convince her to sleep with him, right? So what happens is that because the woman has medium interest in him, because he's working on it, the woman might say, you know what? All right, fuck it. Let's try to make something happen, right? But she's not highly interested because if she was, he wouldn't have had to done all that work. You see?
Can I tell you the difference?
Go ahead.
The difference. You seduce a woman who's okay, check this out. You seduce a woman who's saying no, but her pussy's wet.
Exactly.
You wear down a woman who's saying no and her pussy's dry.
Exactly. Basically, that's all it is. That's all it is. Because this is what a lot of, for example, these conventional pickup artists don't realize or know, is that you don't have to convince a woman to fuck you.
No.
This is the part they don't get. It's like this is how they think. They think women don't like sex and men like sex. So we have to convince them and trick them or manipulate them into fucking us. That's basically their thought process. The woman already knows if she wants to fuck you or not. This is the problem though. What happens is that sometimes guys talk themselves out of pussy. Right? So you might have a woman who was interested in hooking up with you, and then you talk yourself out of pussy because you think, oh, she's hot. I got to do all this extra shit to get her. And you doing all the extra shit to get her, ironically, that's what turns her off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or you have women who are never interested in you like that in the first place, and all you're doing is just wasting your time even talking to that woman.
Right.
This is why we say you got to understand when a woman is showing interest and when she's not. This is why I say it's better when she believes that you're better. Because remember, when we say better is just a perception. She has to perceive you as better. Because remember, women are about let me get what's going to benefit me and uplift me. You understand what I'm saying? That's the thing. And so that's what women look towards men. This is why even in the red pill, they like to call it hypergamy and all this other shit.
Right.
But what happens is that because a woman is receiving attention and all this coming towards her, she's like, let me pick the best option that I have.
Right.
Let me jump on the best opportunity. And so what happens is that when the woman is like being resistant, she's just saying that she doesn't think you're the best opportunity. Mm-hmm. If she doesn't think you're the best opportunity, why the fuck are you wasting your time trying to convince her? Just like you said, Miles, you're the man doing all these things and making shit happen and have all this value. Why the fuck are you trying to convince this woman who's just bringing pussy right now, because I haven't given her any instructions, to want to fuck with me? That don't even make any sense. Why are you chasing her? It doesn't make any sense. The thing is, she has to recognize that you're that guy. And if she doesn't recognize that you're that guy, you don't need to fuck with her. The problem is that a lot of guys have a scarcity mentality, which is why they try to work on a particular woman. Oh, she's hot, so I'm going to just keep going. She's hot, so I gotta, you understand? But I'm like, nigga, there's a bazillion hot women out here. I'm not telling you guys to get with women you don't think is hot. No, just talk to the next hot woman. You understand what I'm saying? I don't understand why dudes, for some reason, have to get that hot women. But I would tell you why. This is the thing. This is really what it is. They want to get that hot woman because they get validation through thinking. Mm-hmm. They turn this woman who wasn't interested in them to a woman interested in them. It's an ego thing. Right. See, this is what a lot of these guys do. They've been so insecure, and they think they've hit the holy grail by learning pickup. Right. They think if my pickup skills are so magical, I can turn this woman or any of these women into women who are going to be eating out of my hands. And that's a bunch of bullshit. Because I hear these guys say, oh, well, I pass her shit test, but then later on she's chasing me. No, it's just like what Reddy Rock said. The woman's not chasing you. She's chasing the bag. She's chasing the simping. So you're thinking she's chasing you, but she's like, no, I got me a nice little good boy simp. I got me a nice nigga that's going to trick on me. I got me a nice guy who's going to chase me like he's been chasing me since we first met.
Ugh. Oh my God.
You see what I'm saying? So this is why we try to tell you guys, a lot of this stuff is setting you up to waste time and to try to chase women and to try to convince women to like you and fuck with you. And again, we're not saying that it doesn't work in the sense of you getting sex. What we're saying is, what type of sex are you getting? Saying it doesn't work in the sense of a chick wanting to hang out with you or whatever, but what type of chick are you getting? And that's a very important question, but they don't want to talk about that. You see what I'm saying? Because guys think that just having the girl there means something. And the reason why they think it means something is because they've never had women there.
But Lucario, you leaving so much pussy on the table, son.
Exactly. That's what they'll say. That's what they'll say. You see what I'm saying? So guys, you got to understand that, you know, it's not about, the game is not about trying to turn women who don't like you into liking you. Because remember, if she don't like you, she don't like you. And it's also not about trying to convince women who have low interest or medium interest into having high interest. Because even when you are in a situation where you're trying to quote unquote build this attraction, what happens is that a woman really can't, like, or I should say this, if you grow on a woman, it means it takes more time. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of times what happens is that either you grow on her because you've just been more consistent and you wore her down, or there are some situations where she may be interested in you now than before because you've turned into a whole different person, but that takes time.
Right.
You understand? So that means that, let's say if you met a girl today and she wasn't into you because you were like, you know, insecure, you were a guy who, let's say, just didn't believe in himself, you were scared to approach women, and you didn't take care of yourself, you dressed like shit, you understand, you was unhealthy, all these different things, right? So this girl wasn't interested in you because of that. Now, let's say 2 years later, she runs into you, you run into her again, and you're more fit, you smell better, look better, you're more confident, right? The reason why she's into you now is because you're a whole different motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Or what could happen is this: you could not change, and she changed. So either you changed or she changed, but it took a while for somebody to change. So if I'm saying she changed, what that means is, let's say you're a loser and she don't want you because you're a loser. But then she's been fucked over by all these guys that she really wanted. Now she's like, God damn it, I can't get one of these winners. So now she comes back to you because her level is you, which is a loser. She's like, shit, I can't get me any guy worth anything. So let me go back to this loser. I'll deal with him now.
I'll deal with it.
So that's the type of shit that happens. But the thing is, this is what a lot of guys think. They think they can meet a woman at 8:15 and the woman's not interested in them, and then they can build this attraction, and by 8:30 she wants to suck his dick. That's not how it works. And that's the lie that these PUAs try to tell you. Oh, bro, if you just hit her attraction triggers, bro, then she'll be putty in your hands, bro.
Bro. You know what's crazy to me? You know what's crazy to me, man? Like, the more I see myself doing is the more turned off I get.
Exactly.
Like, the more I gotta talk to a chick and try to, yeah, shorty. So you know what I'm saying? Yo, you should really take my number though, cause you know what I mean. You fly and you. At this point in the game, bro, I'm so ones and zeros with it. It's like, bro, it's like as soon as I say, "Hey, how you doing?" and the first sign of ignoring me or anything rude.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Done. Done.
I'm so ready to go home. Like, I'm so ready. Like, I can't, because if I sit here and try to convince you to take this $1 million in the briefcase,
mm-hmm,
more and more, I'm going to be telling myself, you know what? I'm going to keep the fucking money. Fuck out of here, bitch. I'm good.
Exactly. Be like this.
Get out of here, hear you, damn nigga.
This is you gotta tell her. Because listen, if I don't see no teeth, I'm not talking to you. If I don't see, listen, when I approach a woman, what I'm looking for, like if I go to a woman, I say, hey, what's up? And I just need to see her look at me like, oh, hi, and just smiles, teeth. That's all I need to see.
Bling.
Exactly. If I don't see that, we're done. You understand what I'm saying? And the thing is, I'm so used to seeing that when I don't see that, I'm like, why am I even talking? We're done. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this is, because this is the thing, guys, you got to understand. The stuff that I've see, and this is what you guys got to understand, right? See, when you've lived a certain lifestyle and you've experienced certain things, you can't do other things. You can't go back to nonsense. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because back when I was younger, I used to deal with the nonsense. Trust me. I used to, be going back and forth with a chick and trying to, convince a girl and doing all this extra stuff and chatting back and forth and trying to be all cute on the text. And I was doing all that shit, all of it. Yeah. Then what happened was when I started to be more direct and just straight to the point and letting the chick know what it is, I started to see women who would gravitate to that easily because they were highly interested. And I saw women who were basically bullshitting and I just tossed them to the side. Mm-hmm. Right. And this is the thing. What happens is that I've been in so many situations where it doesn't make sense to me because the stuff that women have told me and shown me will go against me doing the other stuff. Like, for example, how I think I told you about this before, where I was on a date with this chick. I took this chick out for drinks, right? Mm-hmm. And the woman fucking thanked me for being in public with her. Mm. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying, this is a chick that I was like smashing for, like a while, like maybe 6 or 7 months. And I said, you know what? Let's go out and get a drink real quick. We go out. She was like, really? I was like, yeah, let's go get a drink.
Really?
Yeah, like she was like, no, we went to get a drink.
Gee, mister, no fooling.
Right. Bro, we went to get a drink. And bro, she was fucking hugged up on me. And I remember her looking up at me and she said, listen, I just want to really thank you for this night because, I just feel so, and I was like, what's up? She was like, I just feel so good being out in public with you. I just want to thank you so much. This is amazing. You understand? She's thanking me for being out. So if a woman is thanking me.
Wait, listen.
Bless that bitch.
Yes, sir.
If a woman is thanking me for being out in public.
For real.
Why the fuck would I be trying to pass a woman shit test? Bro, I've had women thank me on Hinge for matching with them. Mm. The chick will type thank you or thanks for matching with me. What are we talking about here?
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. And don't let them try to shame you. Talking about, oh, well, those women that you were messing with got low self-esteem and
blah, 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 and all this other stupid shit.
No. Fuck them. Fuck all of those fucking internet podcast panel hoes. Fuck them. Mm-hmm. It's because let me tell you something. A lot of women, let me tell you something about women that I've learned.
Right.
When a woman really likes a nigga, her intelligence, her threshold for making decisions, like it goes so far out the fucking window. Mm-hmm. So what you hear on a lot of these fucking podcasts, when you hear women talk that dumb shit, like, right. Oh, well, the women that you deal with probably have low self-esteem. What you're hearing is a defense mechanism for a chick falling. You see, this is why a man cannot fall in love, because a woman knows what it is to truly fall. When a woman falls for a guy, she has no faculty. Mm-hmm. She makes no sense. Mm-hmm. Her decision making has no logical pattern. It's all emotional.
Right.
Why the fuck do you think these women make such terrible fucking decisions? Why do you think so many of these women, they have all these stories about the Pookie and the Ray Ray and the fucking baby father that they shouldn't have had sex with? But
right.
they it. Why? Because they fell.
Mm-hmm.
They fell off the pedestal, mind you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So a woman, it's her defense mechanism to say, well, the women that you were with, they must not have no self-esteem. No, she had self-esteem, but what it was that she was falling for me, a good dude.
Exactly.
She was falling for what she liked.
Mm-hmm.
It had nothing to do with self-esteem. It had everything to do with that. That's why I tell y'all, attraction don't make sense. So when a woman is truly attracted to a man, she's going to cooperate, hook, line, and fucking sinker. So when you're dealing with a woman and she's giving you shit tests, leave her where she stands.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
No. I've seen women do and commit some of the most heinous fucking acts, put themselves in danger, put their children in danger, done some of the dumbest shit, put their jobs in danger.
Bro, there was a chick I was fucking in college, and she told me she went on a date with a nigga who was a drug dealer.
Right.
And she went on a run with this nigga, like he went to drop some shit off, and she went with him.
And 210, I'm coming right now. Pause. But like all these chicks that you hear these stories, oh yeah, I strapped bricks of cocaine and got on a plane for my nigga.
Right.
I did time for my nigga. My nigga gave me his gun to hold and I held that shit.
Right.
Bro, come on, bro. When a woman's emotions take over and she likes a motherfucker, it's no holds barred. She falls.
Exactly.
She fucking falls.
Exactly.
Falls, bro. So when I'm dealing with a chick and I'm like, yo, I think we should get a drink. And she's like, well, say no more. Peace. Have a good day. Like, I don't have nothing to say to you after that.
Right.
But anyway, so we got 210. You're on with Lacaria Miles. Name, age, city. What's up?
Zag. I'm this old ass nigga from San Antonio.
Oh,
he's zagging in the building. Yes, sir.
Hey, I sent the joint to you, to your joint.
Yes.
Hey,
appreciate you.
So I want to say, because L was talking about how the chick was thanking him for taking out.
Yeah.
And L, when you said that, bro, it was music to my ears. I'm like, see that I've seen it before. And what God don't understand, this is why I say when you take women out in public, they need to look at it as a blessing. That they actually get to bask in your physical presence.
Facts.
But guys don't look at it like that. And here's the funny thing. This is what, especially when you have a chick that's a fuck buddy, like you said, L, 6, 7, 8 months, whatever it was, you finally took her out.
Mm-hmm.
So you literally trained her that her being with you was special.
Yes.
Exactly.
It was meaningful for her to spend some time with you outside of the bedroom. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And she correlated all the time, energy, and effort she had to put in to get that thing that you gave her.
Right. Exactly.
She was appreciative. And what I don't understand, when you give women all that shit too soon, they don't appreciate it. It's just regular shit because you're a regular nigga.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Bro, I remember I was dealing with this one chick, and the second time we fucked, we met at a hotel that she paid for, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
The bitch had Hallmark cards. She gave me a Hallmark card, nigga. As we was leaving the hotel, she said, I got a card in my car for you. And I'm like, oh. I'm like, all right.
Okay.
So, she gave me the card, and she dipped the nigga in the card. She said, thank you for this. I've been needing this. You came in my life at the right time. I'm not doing nothing else but fucking you.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Bro, I've heard that so many times where a chick can be like, oh, thank you. I needed this so, you know what I mean? Like,
bro. Real quick.
Dick is a gift.
And think about this real quick though. Why would a woman say that? Because see, surface level guys gonna think it's about the sex.
Mm-hmm.
See, because she could get dick anywhere. So what is she actually saying that she needed? What she's saying is, I needed a man to give me an experience. That's what she's saying. You feel what I'm saying? That's what she's saying.
That's what they don't. It's not just the physical act of fucking. It's everything. It's the overall experience, her being in the presence of a man, her feeling like she's a woman. Because a lot of these chicks, they never feel like they are a woman because they are around bitch ass niggas.
Yep.
Exactly.
So, and I just want to reiterate, when you see shit like that, when women are thanking you for taking them out, when women are literally in a state of euphoria because they get to be around you, why would you chase a bitch when you've experienced that before?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like you can't even do it. It's like, what? It's like,
yeah, you can't chase a bitch now? Nigga, look, dog, I've had a taste of filet mignon. I can't go back to bologna now.
Exactly. Now that's a fact.
I'm gonna holler at y'all though.
Yes, sir.
And guys, check us out tomorrow 1:30. The Manhood is a Skill Set Show with your boy K-Zag, myself, and Jay Romans. All right, so shout out to the homies.
Real talk. And that's some real shit, because, and also too is that, you know, see this is how, guys who don't have game, they're looking for a woman to respond to them in a certain way so they'll feel like a man. So the guys who don't have game, they're like, I gotta pass her shit test, I gotta do all these things. So if I do get her, then I'll feel validated. I feel like I'm the man, right? See, when you have game, you understand that you're the man, period. And then the women's reaction is a reflection of what you already know about yourself. So anytime when any of these things happen, I wasn't surprised.
Exactly.
I wasn't surprised because I was basically saying, oh, she recognizes. That's good. I'm glad that you recognize that I'm the shit, because I already knew I was the shit. I'm just glad you recognized that I was the shit, because since now you recognize that I was the shit, then you get to experience the shit. Because you wasn't going to experience the shit if you didn't recognize it, because I would have walked away. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that happens, is that, see, a woman who has game recognizes. And see, check this out. The woman who doesn't have game, what she does is that she takes the low-hanging fruit, which is the guys who are going to follow her, the guys who are going to chase her, the guys who are going to pass her shit test, the guys who are going to play the game with her based on what she's trying to do. You see what I'm saying? But what happens is that when a woman recognizes a man, what she understands is that she has to submit to that guy, because that's the only way she can get him. That's the only way she can have him.
Facts. All right. So we got 239. 239, you are on live with Lacari Miles. Name, age, city. What?
What's going on?
Yeah, this is Caleb calling from Boca Raton. 20, Captain Creator in chat. What's up? I donated to Miles.
Hey, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate you, brother. That's the homie Caleb, man. Caleb was on the last masterclass, man, where we went into the deeper side of masculine identity, man. We had a really good conversation on the Monday night masterclass. So make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com and get on the membership so you could be a part of the Monday night masterclass. It was fire, man. Caleb, if you could tell him a little bit about it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. So the show, listen, there's a lot of deep stuff. We talked about masculinity. We talked about creating your own identity. There's a lot of great stuff on that joint.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up.
Super fire, bro. But yeah, what's your question for today, man? What's going on with you?
Hey, man. So I had a quick question about something big in my life, right? So my biggest question is, will you end up losing momentum? Like, let's say you approach women and then, like, you know, I've had situations where I just like stop doing it due to being on vacation or something. And then I can't build up, or I haven't built up the momentum, or it takes me a while to build it back up. So I would say, what's like a tip coming to that? How can I, stop doing that or stop losing that momentum?
Well, I'll say this. The thing is you stop. The reason why you stop losing momentum is because, it's not part of your lifestyle.
Right. That's what
I'm saying. So the thing is that, the saying, if you be ready, you don't have to get ready. So what happens is, and this is what makes it harder for you guys to deal with women and to be able to deal with what comes with interacting with women, is that when you it's almost like you're trying to turn it on and off. right?
Right.
It being part of what you do. You understand? So the thing is that if you're doing what you do consistently, right, then what happens is you don't lose momentum because it becomes part of your daily, weekly habit. You understand what I'm saying? It becomes part of what you do. So then, so the thing is that, see, the thing is you got to build momentum for things when it's something that's not consistent. So the thing is you got to be consistent with it in order for it to be something that's part of your life, in order for it to be normal for you to be doing what you're doing. Right now, if you're kind of on and off with it, then that's what's going to make you lose momentum. Does that make sense?
Right, exactly. And I kind of like just stopped myself. And I actually called about this yesterday, kind of, but I just remember the quote from the Game Kings too. You know, in the trailer. Matter of fact, I'm not going to link it. Where Miles says we have to rise consistently every day.
Right.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, so basically, what it is this too is that, see, the reason why it's good to be consistent, because consistency teaches you to be grateful for what's happening, and it also teaches you how to deal with situations that may not be to your liking or that you don't really favor. And what I mean by that is this, is that when you're grateful, for example, you're like, okay, listen, I'm out here doing what I do, and I'm grateful for the fact that let's say, for example, you may have a girlfriend, wife, or whatever, who is consistent with you and showing you love and respect and doing what she has to do. Or you could be a guy who's grateful for the fact that because you've cultivated yourself and you're this attractive guy, you're able to attract the woman that you want and have a certain lifestyle and so forth and so on. Now, on the flip side, you're also able to deal with things that you may not necessarily like or favor. So, for example, when you have game and you're a consistent motherfucker, you're able to handle when a woman flakes versus a guy who's not consistent. Because the guy who's not consistent, he needs for that girl to show up on the date or to follow through. Because if she doesn't, that ruins his whole fucking week. He's like, oh my God, I was waiting for this for so long. And, it's been a while since I've been with a chick and blah, 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 blah. And the reason why he has the mentality and outlook is because he's not consistent. But if you were consistent when a woman flakes, what happens is flaking is something that you've experienced multiple times. It's normal. It's nothing. It doesn't feel like anything to you. You understand what I'm saying? A woman being uncooperative is normal, so you just get rid of her. But when you're not consistent, you make dealing with women a special occasion. And so if you have the mentality of dealing with women as a special occasion, then that means you put way more pressure on the situation, just like the pickup artist guys. They're not, remember, these guys who are pickup artists, they have years and years of feeling like a loser and not dealing with women. So this is why they put pressure on themselves to get the hottest girls. You see what I'm saying? But if you are a guy who has game and you're consistent, you're not thirsty about any one particular woman. You understand that there's the abundance mindset. You have a different level of understanding. So therefore, your experience is different and you understand how important consistency is. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
That's what it's about.
Yeah. I definitely realize, like, I definitely am like falling into the category of what you said in the call. So definitely got to be consistent and make it a part of my life.
Right. But also too, the thing is that what's going to make it way more exciting and efficient for you is that, like we talk about masculine identity, you have to figure yourself out so that you create consistency that is in alignment with you, with Caleb. You feel what I'm saying? So the thing is, what a lot of guys try to do is a lot of times when it comes to this game, they'll try to do things not necessarily that they want to do. They're doing things that they think they should do based on the status quo. They think they're doing things that they think they should do based on society. So you have to say to yourself, what do I like to do? Where do I like to go? How do I like to spend my time? Then you create a program based on that. And then you deal with women based on that program. Do you see what I'm saying? And so that's what we try to get you guys to understand, because that's what's going to keep you excited and motivated to do what you do. And then that's what's going to make it way more clear of who's the women who are time wasters and who's the women who are actually going to be on your program and cooperate. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. You know a lot about this stuff too well, man. You know, there's a lot you know I didn't even point out. So I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
the call.
Yes, sir. That's what's up, man. Appreciate the call, fam.
All right. I appreciate you, Caleb. Take it easy, brother. Be safe. All right. So we still got we got what? Three free calls? Because somebody
we still got 3 free calls, guys. So call up. Call up. But see, this is, you see the last thing Caleb said, he was like, yo, like you like how he related to what I was saying. This is why we don't need receipts.
Right.
Because what happens is we say things that you guys relate to, and the reason why y'all can relate to it is because we've actually been through it. Mm-hmm. We actually lived the life. We're actually living the life. So it's not this fake, oh, look at this girl over here. That don't mean nothing. That absolutely means nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Because you still have to figure out yourself in order to get things going the way you need it to go. You see what I mean? Let's see some of these questions. It says, no straightforward way to transfer money to Cash App or other payment platforms from Nigeria. Y'all got crypto. well, Sabby, call in for the recall, but we ain't got all that stuff going
no, because you're from Nigeria, so automatically I'm stereotyping, nigga. Y'all niggas be scamming, so call in for the free call, bro. No crypto, none of that extra shit. Nope. Because they gonna be like, yo, can you help me? I'm a prince from Nigeria. I have $15 million, and all I need you to please let me use your account because I have issues in my country and I have to transfer the money and fuck out of here, please. We got free calls. Go ahead and call in. Go ahead and call in and use the free call. We got 3 free calls. We don't need to transfer no money. We don't need to use crypto. We don't need nothing. Nigerian prince. No. Right. We don't need.
Says Mal, you got to do the soap, cocoa perfume package and change the game. Okay. Is that
probably, yeah, man. Probably. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. It says a woman last night told me she's built up walls because she had too many bad experiences. I simply said to her, I'm not her therapist. Should I have handled that better, or did I stand correct? Well, that's the thing. So real quick before we get the call, anything that a woman is saying, not going with where you're going, doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter what experiences she had. She's building up all these walls. She'll throw that all to the side if she's attracted to you and wants to make it happen with you. So don't worry about that. But we can take the call.
Focus on your direction, sir. All right. So we got 508. You are on live with Lakari Miles. Name, age, city, and are you supporting or using the free call? 508. 508 going once. 508 going twice. All right, call back. We can't get the connection. All right.
Guys, gotta learn how to use the phone, man. You know what I'm saying? How you supposed to be talking to these women on the phone and shit. So pretty much the numbers game is about marketing and advertising. So let's take the call. It's probably, is it him calling back?
It disconnected again. It's
probably a Nigerian nigga.
My brother.
So pretty much the numbers game is about marketing and advertising yourself to as many women as you have until you find women that show super high interest and cooperation to avoid denial. I don't know about the avoiding denial. I don't understand what that part means, but basically what it is that the point is you need to find women who are in alignment with your program.
That's it.
It's not about trying to chase women, convince them, or trying to wear them down for anything. This is why, see, the thing is this. There is a million fucking chicks, a billion something women out there. There's so many women, more women than you can handle out here. Listen, more women than you could fucking ever handle.
Telling you.
You know what I'm saying? And most of y'all just want one. So let's keep this real. Right. So you tell me out of a billion, you can't get one woman who's gonna cooperate? You understand what I'm saying? So if you can't get one woman out of a billion that's gonna cooperate, that's a you problem. You understand what I'm saying? That's a you problem. That means that you're not actually out here doing what you do. Because this is the funny part, is that If you can't get a woman to then what is you wearing her down and doing all this shit going to do for you? Nothing. You understand? But let's take the call.
All right, 508-508. Name, age,
Yeah,
city.
what's up? Can y'all hear me right now?
Yeah, name, age, city, bro.
Fred from Brockton, 23.
Okay, are you using a free call or are you supporting?
I'm using a free call for right now.
Okay.
I kind of wanted to go over because I remember an old video that I liked. I had into my playlist that y'all had up that I can never find no more. It was about a caller saying that a man shouldn't believe that he can get a shorty, right? He shouldn't believe that he can get a woman if he ain't got no hoes. And then he went over, Miss Lacard went over something. He was like, I think it was something about a rapper. Like when musicians start off, like off rip, they have no choice but to believe in themselves to sell and get a sale off their CD or their songs. I wonder if y'all remember that video or not, because I've been trying to look for that video.
Yeah, I don't know. We got thousands of videos, so I can't even remember. I think I remember the talking about that, but I don't know what video that shit was.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Yeah, because that kind of stuck with me when I first watched the video, because it was like, that does make sense, because I make music. So when I first started, right, I was it was like 2020. I was trying to sell CDs, and people was like, "Yo, what makes you think you could sell that shit?" I'm like, "Nigga, I'm gonna sell this shit," and I made sales that day. I made like $45 off CDs alone. So like, that's basically I was just trying to call to see if y'all remember that video or not.
Oh nah. We got too many videos, but you know what's important is that you remember the game within the video. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
All right, appreciate you, brother. Thanks for the call, man. All right,
be safe, man. Thank you.
All right, have a good weekend. Take it easy. All right, so guys, we still got two free calls left. Go ahead and call in. 2 free calls left if you want to use the free calls. You can still support, but we also have 2 free calls if you want to. And shout out to Chris for the $25 Cash App. We appreciate you. Yes, sir. Thank you for those of you who support the show. Regardless, man, we appreciate y'all. You know, that is very humbling, and we appreciate you.
Real talk. So this is what about the women that walls sometimes is not that easy. If she's putting up a wall, she don't like you like that, bro.
Facts.
Guys, this is what you got to understand. See, when you ask questions like this, you think the woman acts like this to every guy. She does not. So if she's putting up a wall, that's how she acts to guys she doesn't like. So you are just the guy she doesn't like.
Or she has a lifelong disease and she's putting up a wall for your own protection. So just leave the bitch alone. Leave her alone.
That could be it too. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, don't worry about that shit. He said the debate with Redbeard was so frustrating when he was asking the chat which girl the chat thought was the hottest. We should not give a fuck about other people's opinions. Your thoughts, brother. But that's the game, is when you have game, right? You don't care about what other people think because you are focused on what you think. You understand what I'm saying? And so the problem with a lot of guys is, and also remember, most guys, you know, on the internet, watching the internet, don't have experience with women. Because what I found funny about that whole like debate, and I thought was kind of weird that he even said this. He said, I'm financially incentivized to show these women, which means that the reason why he's showing the women is because he wants you guys to think that he's getting women. You understand? And so what happens is that that's a surface level thing for guys to gravitate to, right? In order for them to like believe the nonsense. Because remember, if any of you guys ever went to Brazil, damn near all the women look like that.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's not like it doesn't make it. That's like me going to fucking freaking Iceland and be like, oh, look at all these white women I can get. I'm going to fucking Africa. Look at all these dark-skinned black women I got. Really? You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make any sense. You feel what I'm saying? And so The thing is that guys who are naive and guys who don't it's great.
You get guys who are naive and what?
And who don't have game, they're easily fooled and they believe that. Like, oh my God, look at this girl he got. It's like, no, bro, that's the same hole from down the street.
All right, so we got 502. 502, you're on live with Lucario Miles, name 8 City. Are you supporting or are you using a free call?
Oh, it's Phoenix, 42, Louisville, Kentucky. You know I donated. Lucario PayPal.
Appreciate it. All right, so what's going on?
What's up, bro?
Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, I'm glad y'all came up with this this topic because I was actually it was a question that still kind of rolls over from Lucario's, I think, Wednesday show when you were saying how you're not her first choice.
Right.
And so my question to that is, okay, if the game ain't about women and we don't really care what they think, should that matter? Let's say like the guys that's wearing the women down, like, should that matter to them? As long as, say, like, you know, like Lucario's example when you said, as long as at 8 a.m. you want her to make you eggs and she keeps getting up at 8 a.m. making those eggs, does it matter if he had to wear her down or he wasn't her first choice?
Right. Well, that's the thing. She won't make him eggs if you wear her down. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you can't have one without the other. So the reason why she's making you the eggs is because you're her first choice. You understand? And if she is making you the eggs and you were not her first choice, well, she's only making the eggs because she may want to keep the money rolling in. She may want to, be with you because of your status, your clout, but it's not you. Do you see what I'm saying? So the reason why a woman is fucking with you is very, very important. And a lot of guys don't understand this because what happens is that it's almost like, you know, when these motherfuckers use Ozempic or some, thing to make them skinny and all this other shit, but there's all these side effects.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So there's side effects to dealing with women who don't like you like that. You understand? And the side effects are disrespect, false grape accusations,
shit tests.
You understand what I'm saying? All of these are the side effects of dealing with women who don't really fuck with you. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what happens. You feel what I mean?
Oh, okay. So say your NBA example, like if you were to come up and say you were the opportunity, say like for the NBA, for the person to come play for the NBA, if that person was kind of on the fence about, I don't know if I really want to play for the NBA, and the NBA kind of applies pressure, you're saying that player would never really apply themselves because they didn't want to be there in the first place.
Yeah, because they're going to be on some bullshit because they don't really want to be there. They'll probably start missing games and, doing a bunch of fuck shit because they're not down for it. You feel what I'm saying? Because right now, for example, I saw this story earlier and it's about this. I think he's an author and a producer, whatever. This dude named Neil Gaiman. Y'all should Google him, Neil Gaiman. So basically he's in the news now.
Nigga, you gay.
Exactly. So he's in the news now because he allegedly was, I guess, doing some like BDSM sex acts with like some of his female fans or some shit like that. And so now they're complaining, saying that some of it was non-consensual. He was taking advantage of these women, so forth and so on. So he was able to gain access to these women because of his fame and fortune and his notoriety. Right. But now he's in hot water. Why? Because these women were dealing with who he is as far as status wise versus who he is as a man. So they don't really like him. They like what he represents. So he got them based on the fact that they liked him based on what he represents and not who he is. So this is the side effects of it is at some point, those same women they could turn on you because understand this, when a woman actually likes and respects you, right? There's a level of overall respect a woman has for you because she likes you as a motherfucking man, which causes all those things that most guys are afraid to happen. Those things usually are not going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? Exactly, Mr. Just. He's the author of the Sandman comic series, right? That guy. So he was doing all of this shit, and now all this stuff is coming out about him. Why? Because he was dealing with women who don't really like him. That's what happens. That's the side effect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay. So it's like they'll never be able to do that.
You think the women that accused Harvey Weinstein of all that stuff, you think they liked him?
Right.
Nah, not at all.
Exactly. You think Tyrese's baby mother liked him? No. That's why he's going through all that bullshit. There's even a video where I think it was his ex. She did the same thing that Travis Hunter's girl did. They were on camera in a live stream, and she said on the camera, she's hugging up on Tyrese, and she was like, "Oh well, you know, Tyrese wasn't really my type. I'm more like a Paul Walker type of girl."
Sure.
She said that on camera on his live stream. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying, where dudes is dealing with these motherfucking women that don't like them. What? Say it again?
So, but she kind of played it off as a joke. She was kind of, so you're saying like, even if the woman puts it in a joking way, she still was telling him the truth.
No, there ain't no joking. That's what I'm trying to say. There ain't no joke. See, check this out. That's not joking. That's disrespect. That's basically what she's saying. And this is what you got to say. Basically what she's saying is this. I respect this guy so I don't respect this guy at all, to where I'm going to say this in public for everyone to hear, to show you guys how much I have this goofy eating out of my hands. Women do that on purpose.
Wait, caller, you accept a woman joking about not liking you or about you not being her type? You think that shit is cool?
Not. Huh?
You think that shit is cool?
No, not at all. But I've had women say some things that like, and they would put it in a joking way, and I didn't catch up on the nuance. Like,
nope. I got to be careful with that shit. This is what I'm saying. Listen,
you know, it would be like, say when I first started messing with the woman, and they would jokingly say, "Oh, you're not romantic at all."
Mm-hmm.
And I've actually, now here's one a better one for you. I actually had one time. She jokingly told me I didn't have any game.
See, and so
yeah.
This is the thing.
Where is that bitch now? Where is she now?
I don't talk to her no more. That was some years ago, but yeah, that was the first time I'd even heard about game, and then I was in my late 20s. And she was like, you don't have no game at all.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, talking about, but she was fucking me, so I just thought it was a joke. And then the disrespect and stuff came, because then when she would come over more, then she was like kind of disrespecting the crib. She would get drunk and and be like yelling at the top of her lungs. At the time I lived in a condo, and she would go out in my backyard and be yelling at the top of her lungs at midnight, just acting a fool and shit.
Right. Well, and see, but this is why she's saying you ain't got no game, because you allow her to do that shit.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, she was right, obviously, because So yeah, but yeah, she jokingly put it that way, but the disrespect was just
because you gotta understand this. See, this is the thing. Okay, you ever see people go to, let's say, like a zoo, right? And they might have a gorilla or a monkey or even a fucking lion caged up behind a glass wall, right? And the people will go up to the wall and tap on it and make faces at the animal and shit. Now, why are they doing that? They doing that because they know that they can, and nothing's gonna happen to them. But if you were out in the safari, you ain't gonna do that shit in front of a lion and all that. You ain't even trying that type of shit, right? Because you know you get fucked up. So it's the same thing when a woman is dealing with a man, right? Women know who they can play around with because they know nothing's gonna happen. They know that he ain't gonna get rid of her. He's gonna allow her to play those games, and he's gonna reward her with more time, attention, and money. Right? Now, when she's dealing with a man, she knows, damn, if I play around, he might drop me. And I don't want to get dropped. So let me chill the fuck out. And so what happens is women know exactly who they can play games with. And the reason why they know who they can play games with is because at the beginning, she realized that you're the type of guy who's into the game playing. Because when she gave you the shit test, you tried to pass her shit test.
Yeah, because you over there talking about, yeah, but she put it in a joking way, though.
Right.
Right. Yeah. I would catch it on to it. Yeah. And then, like you said, they kept doing that. Because that was just about to be my next question. Like, how do you display that without having to, outwardly be that way? but I guess it immediately starts the moment that you have first contact with her, the moment y'all.
Yeah, right. That's what we're saying. What we're saying is when you first speak to a woman, there has to be a precedent set, and then you have to be consistent with that so she knows, oh, he's this type of guy. I can't even fuck with that guy, that type of dude. That's why sometimes women will reject you off rip because she knows you're that type of guy. And she's like, oh, I can't play no games with this motherfucker. And sometimes what happens is this. Usually a guy, when you're talking to women, your rejection is on the front end, meaning you approach a girl, you talk to her, she might say she's not interested, right? That's on the front end. Women's rejection is on the back end. You understand what I'm saying? So now what she says to herself is, oh, he's one of these type of dudes. I know that I ain't shit, so he's going to reject me if we get together.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just stop this now.
Right.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Like she'll say to herself, I know that she'll say that I know that all I have is vagina and it's not even that good. So let me just.
Right. Let me just call it a day with this nigga. He ain't going to be about this shit.
Hey, listen to anybody, to all you guys listening. You want to know how to 100% pass a woman's shit test with flying colors and to get 8+ extra credit. As soon as she presents a shit test, you stop talking to her.
Exactly. That's a fact. That's it. Stop talking to her, walk away. You see what I'm saying?
That's how you pass a fucking shit test. Fuck up out of here. Bro, y'all niggas don't know. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what you are. You don't know what a man is. Therefore, you don't know the value you bring. You don't know the responsibility you hold. You don't know the power you wield. You know nothing about a masculine identity. You know nothing about being a man. That's why you think these women are so fucking important.
Right. Exactly. That's real shit.
Right.
That's real shit.
I appreciate it as always, gentlemen. I'm gonna jump back in.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll let y'all later.
I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for the call, man. Take it easy. All right, so we got 941. You were on live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, city, and are you supporting or are you using the free call?
Yes, my own Lakari. This is Kobe from Florida, and I'm saying $20 to your cash up, Miles.
All right. Hey, we appreciate you, man. Thanks for the support, buddy.
That's what's up. So what's going on?
Kobe in the building. What's up, Kobe? How you doing, brother?
Doing good, my man. So, I mean, it was kind of hard for me to watch the debate that you did a few days ago, Lucario, with that one guy.
Oh, yeah, I know you're talking about the Red Bear guy.
I don't call it a debate. It was more like a free coaching session, I would say. I mean, that dude definitely owes you money, though, to be honest with you.
I agree.
Yeah, you guys always talk about self-love, self-understanding, self-worth. You see how everything starts with self because you cannot find that in anyone else.
Right.
Game is about oneself. It's about you. You know, if you can't be yourself, then who are you gonna be? Because there's no one else to impress in this life but yourself. You know.
Exactly.
So,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
You asking a very important question, right? You say, why can't you see yourself as valuable? Why can't you see yourself as that guy? And his response was, hey, I'm just a regular guy. I'm not a millionaire. I'm just an average looking guy. What you say about yourself, you become. And when you don't see you as that guy, when you don't see yourself as valuable, you're basically saying, fuck myself, fuck who I am as a man, fuck my value. So I'm willing to compromise and do whatever it takes to get the quote unquote 8, 9, and 10s.
Right.
It really makes sense to me, bro.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, so unfortunately, you know, a lot of guys don't realize, you know, what they say is how they're going to see the world. And then it's going to reflect back to them what they want to hear or what they want to experience. Because if you're like, oh, I'm just this, I'm just that, then the world's going to reflect that back to you. Right. Because all you're seeing is what you're saying you are. Because if you're saying I'm this, then that means that this guy is supposed to get this thing.
I'm just a pasty white guy.
You know what I'm saying?
Stupid ass.
Bro, and it's funny. You guys understand, you know what's funny about this shit? I always laugh when guys for example, they'll think surface level, and they'd be like, man, it's just only about looks and looks and looks and this. And bro, do you guys know that a lot of the guys that I coach would be considered Chads and Tyrones? Do you guys understand this? Like, if y'all seen the guys that I do one-on-one coaching sessions with, you understand what I'm saying? Like, these are guys that the black pill and the internet would be like, this guy's a Chad, he's a Tyrone, right? But what happens is that because dudes are so surface level, they don't understand the depths of the game. They just really don't understand this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so the problem is that they don't realize that the value you see in yourself, right, is the thing you emanate, which makes other people see you as valuable. Like, the only reason y'all motherfuckers is watching myself and Miles right now at this moment is because we saw value in ourselves first for us to even be here talking the shit we talking, to do the things we do in order for y'all to even want to fuck with us.
Right.
That's the only reason.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, it has to come from your mind first, and then that comes out in your actions, and then that creates the experience. And I don't understand why dudes don't get this when it comes to dealing with women. It's the same thing. You know how many times I've walked up to women and I've talked to them, and I would tell a woman she wants me. I did about this years ago, where there were times I'll be at a party, an event, and I'm talking to the woman and I'm letting the woman know she wants me. And the funny part is she would laugh and be like, oh my God, it's so crazy. And she'll be all into it. Like, Miles, remember the time when we was chilling and there's a chick we know that you smashed and we was hanging out and we were at the train station and I kept saying, oh yeah, this chick, she want Miles so bad and blah, blah, blah. And then y'all ended up fucking that night.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? And so what happens is you create the reality that you want, and then the world, the universe, whatever the fuck you believe in, turns into that for you. You see what I'm saying? That's how it works. Why y'all think I'm so goddamn cocky? Like, what do you, because I know this shit.
Right.
This is crazy.
And it goes back to that.
Just to add to what you just.
I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Miles. Go ahead. You can go ahead.
No. I just wanted to say, remember you read that, I think it was a comment on the show, and the guy was like, what world do you live in?
Right, exactly.
It's like that's how it works. You create your world by the thing, just like you said, Kobe, earlier. You create your world by the things that you say and what you think about yourself. But go ahead.
Exactly. What you say, you become. Exactly.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Just to add to what you guys just said, right? See, to me, a true 8, 9, and 10. Let's say I meet a girl today, right? I say, hey, come over here, let me talk to you real quick. And then she stop and talk to me. Then I give her my number to text me so we can set up a date. I'm on a date with her. I say, hey, come and sit next to me. She come and sit next to me. You see how everything kind of work in tandem, kind of work in sequence?
Right.
Because she sees so much value in me. She has no choice but to cooperate.
Right.
She sees so much value in me because I value, love, and respect myself as a man.
Right. No, that's real shit. And this is what I'm trying to tell you guys, listen, the way I view myself is, it's so, okay. It's almost like this, right? Like, I have to calm down because, like, I view myself so highly that it's gonna, like, if I keep talking, it's gonna sound super arrogant. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I understand why I'm unbearable because I'm like, it's I don't even like using the word arrogant because arrogant almost is like a negative connotation, but it's like, right. What's the word for when you're your biggest fan? What's the word for like when you just love yourself so fucking much? Like in one of my raps, was it what you called?
It's called game, nigga.
Exactly, it's called game. That's a fact. Because even in one of my songs on the volume 3 of the Locario tape, there's a verse where I said, what I'm spitting is rare. I love me, my hobbies to look in the mirror and stare. Like that's real shit. Like I sometimes go into the mirror and I'm just looking at myself, bro. And I'm just like, God damn. Like I'm not joking. I promise you guys I'm not joking. Like I will sit there and look at myself. You know?
No, I would call it assertive confidence.
Yeah, it's like, bro, and it's like, it's so real. So what happens is that when I'm talking to women, how could I give a woman time when she don't see what I see? It don't make sense. You see what I'm saying? We're not speaking the same language. You understand? Because if a woman is uncooperative,
I mean, let's say like a year later, right? That girl become my girlfriend, right? So she went through all the vetting process and everything. Now, in my eyes, she's an 8, 9, and 10 because the beauty you see in her, the value that you see in her is a reflection of me. See how everything comes back to you? Because like you guys always say, the game is about you.
Mm-hmm.
Right, real talk. That's what we talk about. That's what I'm saying. Because truthfully, this is the problem. It's like I almost, and I'm trying to get out of this mentality because this is how I feel. I'm being honest with you guys. Sometimes when I'm in situations, I feel like because I love myself so much, and I think I'm like I see that shit. Like I'm that fucking guy. I feel like me just being in the situation is disrespectful to other people. Because you ever feel like because you're being real with yourself, other people feel uncomfortable?
Yep.
And it's like because you're being real and they're being fake and full of shit.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You're a reflection of what they don't have the balls to do, which is love themselves. You see what I'm saying? And so sometimes you love yourself so much that other people can't stand it. You understand what I'm saying? They can't fucking stand it. They can't stand it. And that's what we're saying. This is what the game is about. It's about having that type of energy for yourself. You see what I'm saying?
One last thing, right? I mean, I would not be able to think that way if I was not on your membership, to be honest with you. But so I truly appreciate you guys for what you do. So
that's what's up. We appreciate it, fam.
Sir. Yes, sir. Thanks for being a part of the game, man. And thanks for calling in. Thanks for supporting the show, man. We appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Take it easy. All right. So I think we got what, 2 free calls left?
Yeah, we still got 2 free calls left, guys. Call up, man. Call up.
We got
919-647-9392. 919-647-9392 is the number. Where is he at? He said, I promise I'm not a scammer. Been watching for 3 years anyways. The call isn't going through for some reason.
So that's not our issue, bro. Like, what can we? That's not our issue.
Yeah, you gotta figure out the call on your end. That's on you.
Maybe you have to type in the country code 001-919-647-9392. Learn how to dial numbers internationally, bro.
Right.
We don't got nothing to do with that, brother.
It said, I think resistance from the beginning will lead to resistance later. Naive PUH think she will change if she gets to know you, which is BS. That's why my program is everything. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what you said. Resistance at the beginning will lead to resistance later. It's really that simple.
Thanks.
And bro, I'm telling you guys, I've on a bazillion occasions have said, you know what? This chick is resistant. Let me still go through it and see where it goes. And I shit you not, every single time. There was never a time where a woman was resistant and everything was just smooth after that. Never, not one time. Every time there was resistance. And because sometimes, like I told you guys before, sometimes I try to go against the game to see, and the game always tells me, nah, son.
Always. 908, you are on live with Lakari Miles, name, age, city. How can we help you? And are you using the free call or are you supporting?
Yeah, I'll take one of the free calls.
Okay, no problem. Name, age, city. What's up?
Yeah, how you doing, Lakari and Miles? This is Shaq from Jersey.
What's going on? What's going on?
What's going on with you, brother? How you doing, bro?
Good, long time.
Yeah, long time, man. How you been?
Good. I have one question. Okay. Now, everything as far as the online game, the cold approach in person, everything is good, but I'm still trying to figure out, like, I feel like I'm almost there, but as far as like the clubbing, lounge, and bar scene, but I feel like it's like I'm in a vortex, like it's like a glitch, that I got to get past. But basically, I go towards the end of the night, you know, when the club's about to close, like an hour or two before the club's about to close. And I tell the chicks, you know, I stop them, I approach them and tell them what I'm trying to do. We talk for a little bit. But I usually get like some type of objection. Like they're like, oh, you know, like nice talking to you, but I gotta go back with my friends. You know, like nice talking to you. I gotta, you know, my friend's birthday is today, or, you know, I'll see you later on. So they usually end the conversation with me. And I know that you and Lucario both say, like, you know, like get back with her later on and give her a number. So I've been doing that. But for some reason, nothing's really been connected. And I've been doing it at least for like three months now. So I'm just trying to figure out what's going wrong, because I feel like I'm being very direct and I'm grinding, trying to, you know, make this shit work.
How long are you talking to these women?
Well, we'll probably have like a 5-minute interaction. Then either I end the conversation or they'll end the conversation. Like, oh, I'm about to go back with my friends. My friends probably worrying about
Okay, and how quickly do you tell them what you actually want from them?
Oh, as soon as I see them, because I'll be getting my drink.
What do you say?
Oh, I always tell them, I say, hold on for a second. You know, you can't look this good at me and introduce myself. And then I'll, you know, converse, I'll introduce my name, and then I give them like a compliment.
Okay, wait. I asked you, how soon do you tell them what you want?
Oh, right after I introduce myself.
What do you say? Fucking deja vu. What's going on here?
Well, I'll tell them, so basically I'll say, you want me to give you the, like, leading into the middle part where I tell them what I want, or just straight to it?
You see, this is the same reason why this shit ain't connecting, nigga. Because you out here playing games on the phone, nigga. You playing games with me. I'm asking you a direct fucking question, and you still playing games.
You
still playing
games.
Well,
yeah, I'll tell them, you know, I compliment like the skin or like, you know, what they got on. They'll say, hey, excuse me, you know, the first thing that stood out to me about you was your skin complexion.
Yo, bitches ain't got time for all this shit in the club when the club about to close, nigga. I ain't got time for this.
Well, I tell them I'm trying to get together and exchange orgasms.
Okay.
And I asked them.
Okay.
I asked them, like, you know.
All right. Now, what is their response when they say when you say this?
They say, well, before that, I actually ask what they doing later on tonight, and then I'll tell them what I'm trying to do. And they be like, I can't. I got to go to work tomorrow. Or wow, that's bold, or that's forward. And I said, I'm just being honest. And then, you know, I either give them my number, and then, you know, try to set something up for the next day if they say that they're busy, or they got to get up for work, or if they like out with their friends and they, you know, they say, oh, we all leaving together, or I didn't drive. And
all right, you like being at the club? Like, this is your place? This is the place you like to go?
I like interacting with women, and as far as now, that's the best place that I go to where I can interact with them and, like, you know, meet as much women as possible. I don't like the whole drinking aspect. I just like the whole social where you can interact with women, because a lot of women go out at the bars and lounges, and it's pretty chill vibe.
So, okay, so the thing is that, so you're saying that you're having a hard time hooking up with these girls?
Yeah, like they'll stop. They'll give me like a smooth interaction. We'll talk. We'll converse back and forth, and then they'll be like, "Oh, I gotta go. I'll see you later." Like, basically, like, I can't talk to you the whole time.
Okay, so let me ask you. So how many women have you had sex with, like, in the past 3 months?
Oh, damn! I've been in a drought with Carl about, so it has been 0. That's why I'm trying to get back out there and go as hard as possible. Because I used to do a lot of online game, and I would do a lot co-approach in person. But that's what I'm saying, shit hasn't been connected. Like, I've been in the drought too long now.
So in the past 3 months, how many times have you been out meeting these women?
I've been going out since, I said 3 months. So what is it?
No, I'm saying, how often a week do you go out?
Oh, like 2 times a week.
2 times a week? For the past 3 months, you've been only going out 2 times a week?
I don't know this. Yeah.
Well, like each week I would go out like Thursday, Friday, Thursday, Friday.
Okay. And
I don't have to pay to go, and I'll just slip in there and grab a drink real quick.
And then how many women on average would you talk to in those 2 days?
Like when I go out, it's be probably like 5 or maybe 6 women in the spot.
That's it. So you would go out and within 2 days you would talk to 5 or 6 women in 2 days?
Well, yeah, because the spot, the way it's set up, like I'm basically trying to go out more in my area. So I'm learning like the dynamic of the place, because now they're starting to do like more of an R&B night, where it's women, they'll dance. And then like I noticed like some of the girls be like with their friends, so they'll eat. So it's like a spot where the women don't sit at the bars, but they eat. And then every now and then when they go to the bathroom, I'll stop them like that because.
What city you in? What city you in?
I'm sorry, what you say?
What city are you in?
Jersey.
Nigga, you in Jersey and you can't find spots with a bunch of women that you only talk to 6 women total in 2 days?
Well, you mean today, or you mean when I go out? I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
Yeah, when you go out to these places, outside to meet women, you trying to tell me that you only find 6 women within 2 days? So that's what, 3 women a day? And you would now if you said you lived in like Idaho somewhere, then maybe, but you're in Jersey, bro. You're like, you know what I'm saying?
There's something disingenuous about his whole situation.
Yeah, like you could just go to the city. You could go to Manhattan and meet a bunch of women. Like, what is going on?
Well, I've been working on that too. Me and Moses been going out in the city, but I've been trying, to pull over this. That's why I stay in Jersey where I live, and then I travel to Manhattan as well. But since I don't live over there, I'd be having to like create situations that's feasible to that area, since I don't have any. Like,
and this is the thing. How often are you using the dating apps?
Well, since I got banned from most apps just randomly, I use Facebook dating now, so I swipe every day at least like 25 women.
So which dating apps you got banned from?
Oh, BLK and Tinder and Bumble.
Oh my God, this guy getting banned from everything. Like, what were you doing on these apps to get banned?
It was like I was even paid members, so I don't understand that. But they unblocked me, then they blocked me again. So I don't know if somebody was using my pictures or something. But
what were you saying to these on the apps? What were you saying to the women on the apps?
Well, I don't want to say because I got coaches from you and Miles, but basically what y'all told me, it was nothing crazy. So as I understand, like I actually took them off the app to have a phone conversation, or FaceTime, since I always brought them like back to my house after the video chat. So I don't understand.
Yeah, sometimes he's actually tripping, but goddamn, I'm like, yo. So this is basically what it is, man. It's like, so one of the things that we notice is that you're not as direct as you think you are. You're not like, because based on what Miles was trying to talk to you and get out of you, it seemed like it took you a long time to get to the point, which is probably what's going on with some of the women. Also, like Zagan said in the chat, he was like, some of these women, they're just not into you. And so what I'm saying is, and this is the thing, right? When you guys talk to women, the reason why you got to play the numbers game is because there's a lot of reasons why shit may not go down with a particular woman. Right now, there are times where women are just not into you. There are times where women have a boyfriend. There are times where women that you're talking to are lesbians. You understand what I'm saying? There's time where the woman that you're talking to has like some sort of mental problem or whatever. There's a time you're talking to a woman and she's just in some mood or whatever, and she don't want to make shit happen, right? So what I'm saying is that there's all these different things that can cause the chick to not want to make something happen. And what I'm saying is that this is why you actually need to be consistent and interact with more women. Because my question to you would be is that if you're going out twice a week for the past 3 months, right? What I'm saying is that you're trying to tell me when you're out there, you've only seen 3 women a day every time you go out? Only 3?
Well, New York is a little bit more, but in like Jersey where I like they don't, it's mostly like I said, any woman that'll get up out, you know, wait for them since they're all eating, and it's not really like it's basically not feasible to like talk to them because they're all out eating. And so every now I might catch somebody who's like by themselves once they leave their friends.
This is what you should do. This is what you should do. Okay, so what I would say to you is that you need to do some research on some places in your area, right? Just like go to some places just to check it out, fill them out, talk to some of the people who work there, ask them, hey, what days is it popping here? Or is there, you know what I'm saying? Do some research there. Then also what you should do is, and how long does it take you to get to the city?
30 minutes.
How much?
You said how much or how long it takes?
Yeah, how long does it take to get you to Manhattan?
Oh, 30 minutes.
Come on, fam. So you need to take your ass to the city and start hollering at these chicks in the city, because in the city, there's women all over the goddamn place. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that this is what most of you guys do, and this is why you're having the trouble. 6 women is not enough. You understand what I'm saying? And usually what will happen is that what most guys do is you will talk to and interact with a small amount of women because you're taking a lot of time trying to decide whether or not to approach. Or you're taking time to decide whether or not you should talk to this girl or that girl. You need to get in a flow of actually talking to a lot of women. So you need more volume to talk to more of these women. Because once you talk to more of these women, then that's going to up the women who are going to be actually, cooperating and compatible. Because check this out. Even if you get a girl who's cooperating with you on the rip, that don't mean she's going to cooperate with you consistently. So that's another reason you got to talk to more women. Do you understand what I'm saying? See, a lot of guys think the reason why you got to talk to a lot of women is because women aren't interested in you. No, you have to talk to a lot of women because they're women. Do you understand what I'm saying? Meaning that because they're women, there's all these other goofy things, right? That could make it to where shit's not going to go where it needs to go. You understand what I'm saying? Which is why you have to find the women who are going to cooperate with you on a consistent basis, but you need to have the numbers in order to do that. You see what I'm saying? When you're talking to 6 women, what'll happen is that you're going this pickup artist route. You're like, well, let me use my skills to try to convince her to like me and let me pass her shit test. No, you see what I'm saying? Like you're going to go down that route because now you're lowering the amount of women, which is going to increase the amount of time you're, given to each individual woman. You see what I'm saying? You need to be able to have an abundance of women to be able to find the ones who are going to cooperate. But this is why you got to be consistent and you got to, keep it going. So what I would suggest to you is do the research in your area and then also take some time out to go to different spots in the city because a half an hour is not that far. And also if you Google stuff, go to Eventbrite go to Eventbrite, and Eventbrite has a lot of singles events. They have a lot of events where there's women there looking for guys. So go to the events that they're looking for guys.
And if you're gonna use Eventbrite, find events that you actually like, events that speak to your masculine identity.
Right.
But the thing I know about you, Shaq, is that you are a huge overthinker. So you cut through a lot of red tape in your mind to try to find who you are, and that's your biggest issue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was also going to say too, like I used to go to the clubs because the clubs actually had more. This is actually the reason I talked to 6 women is because I was trying to go to like free bars and lounges that I don't have to pay because when I pay for the bars, because there's multiple bars and lounges.
So that's why I'm saying, listen. If you're not willing to pay to be somewhere, that means you don't really want to be there.
Exactly.
Well, the only reason I'm saying that is because sometimes it'll be no.
Wait, hold on. Are you broke?
No. I'm saying like sometimes the chicks won't, they won't be cooperating the way I want. So it's like I paid X amount of money.
Again,
then,
See, this is the problem. So basically, you got a trick mentality.
Well, I'm talking about to get in there. Like I always, approach the chicks that I want.
Shaq, stop. If you are not willing to invest money or other resources to be at a particular place, deep down, you truly don't want to be there. Whether or not the chicks are cooperating doesn't matter. You need to put yourself where you need to be and where you want to be. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. You're just going to these places because you think it's bitches there. You see, I keep telling you, chase yourself. Find yourself in these places. Find yourself, and then you see, it's kind of like this. You know how detectives, you ever heard a detective show when they say, "Hey, I need you to look up all of the bank transactions, and then I need you to look up all of the drug transactions and find and cross-reference them." Have you ever heard them say that in a detective or a police show?
Yeah.
Because they're trying to find connections. So what I'm saying is, find the places that you like to be and cross-reference that with where bitches are.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you do that, you're losing. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Find out more about yourself. Then when you say to yourself, well, I like to be in places that do this. Like, I like to go to places that play R&B music. Even if it's a $5 cover charge, a $10 cover charge, you're going there not simply because there's bitches there, but because you're going to enjoy yourself because they play R&B music. Now, once you get in there and you're enjoying yourself, that will put you in a space to win because you are already having a good time. So when you actually start to converse with a female, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right, because Phoenix called it. I was saying the same thing. He said you're complaining about paying for the club, and you use the free call. He said this caller wants something for nothing, and that's your biggest problem. So you're like, oh, I'm not getting things going, but you're not putting anything in. See, you've already stopped yourself in your mind saying, well, I don't want to have to pay because what if I pay and then the girls are being uncooperative, and then it's like I paid for nothing. You see what I'm saying? And so what happens is that your mentality is you're trying to get something, but you don't want to actually give anything. Thing that you want. It does. That's the game. Don't work that way. That's why I told Ready Rock if he wants to do a debate, he has to give $150 because Ready Rock always calls in with the free calls
and show his face on camera.
Right, exactly. And show his face on camera. So he's gonna have to give in order to get. If you guys understand that, then what's going to happen is that then things are going to change for you in the game. But right now you're still in I'm trying to get all these things without giving anything. The game don't work that way. It's impossible.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is you got to actually put in the work. You got to get your ass on the train or take a Uber or something, get your ass to the city. You got to take some time out to go to these different spots in your area to figure out which ones is popping and which ones is not. You're going to have to actually put in work to talk to more women to find out the ones who are cooperating and who are not. Bro, this is what we try to tell you guys. This ain't no magic formula shit. See, again, I hate to have to pick on the pickup artists, but this is what pickup artists do, which is why a lot of y'all gravitate to that nonsense. What pickup artists have done is created a way to say, hey guys, I'm going to teach you this magic thing so that you don't have to put in any work. All you got to do is say this magic thing. You have the skill to get this hot girl. That's not how shit works. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is part of you putting in the work is the thing that develops you into that attractive man that the next woman is going to want to fuck with. But you have to put in the work. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's why I was asking you all those questions. You notice I was like, so how much times are you going out a week? What are you doing things on a dating app? What places are you I'm asking you all these questions because I'm trying to assess how much work have you put in. And then when you're like, well, I don't want to pay for these places, and you called in on a free call, that's like, oh, he wants something for nothing. And then see, Phoenix already pointed it out.
And you in Jersey, so the places in Jersey is not as expensive as New York, man.
Right.
No. All right, Shaq, we appreciate the call, brother. If you need more direct information, then schedule a coaching call or something. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe get on the Masculine Identity membership so you could be on the Monday night master classes. So yeah. All right, man. We appreciate you, brother. Take it easy. All right. So we got 234. You are on live with Lucario. And Miles, name, age, city. Are you using the free call or are you supporting?
239.
Hold on.
Yeah, we got two people.
The number is 234. 2349. It's an international number. That's the person that I'm talking to.
Yeah, this is the Nigerian. Yeah, my name is Shoni, 45, Lagos, Nigeria. Yeah.
Okay. So you calling in for the free call, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, he's calling for the free call.
Yeah, I'm calling for the free call. Yeah. Anyway, so
yo, wait. Are you talking to us on your AirPods or Bluetooth or speakerphone or anything?
Yeah, AirPods.
Yeah, can you please speak directly into the phone? Because the fact that it's an international call, plus you're speaking on earphones or whatever, it makes it sound like shit. So please speak directly into the phone, please.
All right.
Okay, can you hear me better now?
Yes, go ahead. What's your question?
Okay, yeah. So I have a particular question and a particular situation that I think is specific to.
Yo, you sound bad, bro. You sound really bad. You sound really bad. We can't make out the words.
Yeah, so just state your question so we could.
Okay, let me take off my AirPods.
Nigga, did we not just tell you to take out the AirPods? So he take them out and talk into the phone. What are we talking about? Man, y'all are wild.
Yeah, maybe he couldn't hear us because he had his earphones. All right, go ahead, caller. State your question, please. Go ahead.
Yeah. Anyways, can you hear me better now?
Yes, yes, we can hear you better now.
Better. Go ahead.
Question.
Yeah. So I have this particular problem that and I don't know. Maybe it's because it's a third world country, but generally,
no. Wait. Before we continue, we're gonna need you to stop blaming things on other things. First of all, it's all your fault. Before we begin, you need to know it's all your fault. Now go ahead and ask your question without any disclaimers. Just ask your question, sir.
Okay. So once in a while, in the girls that I meet, that I get over to my place, sometimes, especially after we're done fucking, and even if there was 100% cooperation before they came over to my place, right?
Mm-hmm.
After we're done fucking, and I think, but I'm not sure if it's a third world country problem. Some of them, after the sex, right? Because
yo. I'm gonna give you 15 seconds, bro. If you can't ask your question, I'm gonna have to hang up on you. Get to the question, bro. This is the international call. You can cut off at any time. So ask your question.
Some of them, after the sex, they say they want some money. So what do you think the problem could be?
You said after the sex, they say they want what?
Money.
Some of them, they want some money.
Okay.
Not for the sex, right? But like they'd be like, oh, they want money for transport or something like that. So what do you think the problem could be?
Okay, so are you taking them out before you have sex?
Yeah, I go on dates with some of them. One day is usually the first day that we meet, and then we fuck. Like after
what do you do on the dates?
And then we fuck.
What do you do on the dates?
Just one drink, a little bit of back and forth, and then 30 minutes to an hour, we're over to my place.
Okay. And so you said that the women will say, so y'all finish fucking and you say, all right, it was great, have a good night. And then she says, can you get me a car or something? Like, what did she say?
I want some money for the Uber. I want some money for the cab. I need some money to go back home.
That's what she says?
Yes, exactly.
So no. Let me ask you. No. Let me ask you a question. Why does it matter? You already got to smash. All you need to do is give them instruction after that. So why does it matter what they asking you?
Okay, I just wanted some clarification on why that could be happening sometimes. Yeah.
Okay, so here's the clarification. Here's the clarification. Here is the clarification, sir. What a woman says does not matter. All that matters is what you tell her to do.
Right. And also, because I know you guys love to know why. The reason why she probably does that, because all the other guys do it.
Exactly. I was going to say that. Yeah. There may be other guys that give them money after they're done. And it doesn't matter that it's a third world fucking country. Right. A woman, when you come to this, there's guys in this country paying for women's Ubers to come see them on a date. There are guys in this country, which is supposedly a first world country, that are paying for single mothers, babysitters. There are guys in this country that are buying women dresses just to meet them for the first date. Mm-hmm. That's what a lot of stupid motherfuckers do over here. So if you want to be dumb and listen to what a woman is saying and then give her money just because she asks you for it, then you're going to be just like the other guys that those are what we call simps.
Right.
Okay.
So the question I want to know is, do you give her the money or do you get the car or whatever?
Sometimes I give her the money. Sometimes if she's really pretty, my brother, I give her the money.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I do.
That's what he said. He's like, but why? Why'd you give her the money?
Like, she should just, get the fuck out and take the money and whatever,
But why'd you give her the money?
Because here's the thing. So I'm gonna be like, oh no, I'm not gonna give you any money because I'm just like, we didn't have any type of discussion about that, yeah. And then the girl's gonna be like, girls, they're gonna be like whiny, like, oh no, now because of this, like they're gonna be whining basically. And I get that many men in this country, they do that. It's called, quote unquote, thanks for coming, right? That's what they call it here. Thanks for coming. So like, I tell her no, and then the girl's gonna be like, no, she starts whining. I'm just like, okay, take, so that the girl can like leave my place. Yeah.
So if you know this happens often, why don't you tell a girl what the situation is going to be beforehand? Like you say, hey, come back to my place. We're going to do this, and then you leave. You're going to get your own cab or whatever. Like, why don't you tell her what the rundown is going to be before y'all do it?
Oh, that makes sense.
Right. Or and the thing is, why do you care if she's going to be whiny? Why do you care?
Exactly. Why the fuck do you care? Just say no and be like, look, I'll give you some. What are you doing next Thursday? I'll give you some more dick next Thursday.
Hmm.
Okay.
Look, caller. How old are you again?
25.
25. Let me ask you a question. Are you a nice guy?
No, I'm not.
So why do you give a fuck about all this? Why are you asking these questions? Sounds like nice guy questions to me.
Because, because it happens from time to time. So I just wanted to know if there was anything I was doing wrong.
No, it's nothing that you're doing. The fact that you give them the money sometimes, that's wrong. Because you don't want to give them the money.
Phoenix said, he said, Eddie, you treat me like animal. Y'all know about that. That's the old school shit.
Raw shit. Listen, bro. You invite these women out. You take them out for a drink, right? And then you bring them back to your place and you give them dick. Remember,
dick is a gift.
Dick is a gift. So you're giving her all of this time, attention, drinks, and dick. Why the fuck should you feel pressured to give her money? If anything, you should tell her to pay you. You should tell her to pay you. Like next time a woman says, I need some money to go back to my place, be like, oh, I'm sorry, my sister. I thought you were going to pay me for the dick. look, and then you say it like this. You say, you know what, my sister? Let's call it even. Let's call it even. I give you dick, and I don't need to give you money for the cap, okay? Even, because the dick was so good. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If they want to play games with you, play games with them. Like, but if you're gonna play the game, make sure you're winning.
Exactly.
The fuck are we doing? You're not doing anything wrong. It's just that so many guys are idiots. So many guys are fucking idiots. So they feel like they need to pay these. Yo, third world country or first world country, don't give a woman shit that you don't want to give her.
Right. Because it'd be one thing if y'all had sex, you had a good time, and you was like, you know what? Let me get you a cab so you get home safe, and you know I want to make sure you go. That's like you doing it because you want to do it versus her requesting money from you for you to do it.
Or I'll give you another piece of advice. Be like, listen, you know, I only do those. You can let a woman know I only do those type of things for a woman who is my girl. So if you really want me to make sure you get home safe, then you gotta show me more consistency. Like, we need to do this for more time. So listen, what are you doing next Thursday? Let me see if you're gonna be consistent and show up next Thursday.
Right. And then maybe later on down the line, I'll get your car.
Maybe later on down the line, I could order you a car, because at that point you've had shown some consistency. And then every time you show me consistency, you're closer to being my girl. And I only do that for women who's my girl.
Right.
You understand? I don't do that for random chicks. You can let her know that. Let them know, bro. Stop it. Hey, ain't you a fucking a strong Nigerian prince? Let these bitches know, bro. The fuck are we doing? Don't laugh like that. Don't laugh like that. Laugh like ha 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 ha. Laugh with some bass in your fucking voice.
Like, you remember in what was it, Coming to America, when he was like, hey, they're waiting for you. He was like, let them wait.
Let them wait. I'm speaking to my son, Hakeem. Fuck are we talking about, nigga? Y'all niggas, you telling me y'all niggas is tricking and sipping in the motherland? The fuck are we doing?
Yeah, so
God damn.
He go order her a zebra to go home and shit.
It's worse.
Yo.
Look, I can understand if you was actually a rich nigga and you'd be like, look, you know, my driver will take you home or something like that.
Right.
We ain't on it like that. The only way you get that type of or princess treatment is if you was actually my queen or my princess. I just met you today.
Right.
You got to show me a little bit more consistency before we get into that type of territory. And then by that point, I'll be picking you up and taking you home my damn self, because I'll be your man at that fucking point.
Right.
Fuck are we talking about, man?
That shit's hilarious.
These chicks are only gonna ask you what they used to, and all these other fucking Nigerian idiots is fucking is paying for their Ubers, just like your pasty white boy, whatever his name is, red beard symptom, or whatever his name is. Like, yo, don't be a simp, bro. Be different, bro. Be who you are. Be who you are. Don't let no woman pressure you into giving her no fucking money, bro.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
man, it's crazy.
All right, and learn how to send money through Cash App, nigga. Stop playing. We ain't transferring no money to your Nigerian accounts and stuff and offshore accounts. We're not doing it. Ass niggas, we're not doing it.
Yeah, there's no straightforward way. I would be willing to actually spend money on these calls, but like there's no straightforward way to do it. Okay. If I want to send like 3 Cash App, right, I'm gonna have to text someone who does that, and then it's gonna be like a long process, man. So like that's
wait, so are you saying that all these Nigerian scammers aren't really scammers? They really couldn't send the money? Is that what we're saying? Is the truth coming out now? We gotta apologize to all the Nigerians for thinking they were scammers. They really just couldn't send the money. They
My brother. Seriously, my brother.
And also, I want to talk. Though this is not a question, though. I just want to talk about the Nigerian context of the exchange rate, the membership, right? That membership, the exchange rate when converted to Nigerian naira can rent a small apartment for one whole year.
That's crazy.
Is that for a whole year?
That's crazy.
Yo, we might need to move to Nigeria if that's the case. Goddamn.
We might need to. What's the major city out there? Niger or Lagos or some shit?
Lagos, Abuja.
Lagos, Abuja, and Niger, right?
No, Lagos is the main city. Then Abuja is also another good place too.
Okay. Yeah, I might have to check it out, man.
Real niggas.
Yo, shit, I get me a fucking high rise penthouse in that bitch. And then when the bitches come over, I could smash and then send them. I will have my driver take you home. When you get home, call me and let me know you have gotten home safe, my queen. Okay.
Miles will be in his element. He got all them big booty, thick African chicks.
all day. She's cleaning my house, making me fufu and jollof rice and shit all day. I love it. All right, yo, caller, we appreciate you, man. Yeah. Thanks for supporting the show, man. All right.
Yeah, I appreciate you too.
All right, man. Take it easy, brother. My brother, take it easy, my brother. Okay, last call. What is this? 239. You are on live with Lakari Miles. Name, age, city, and are you using a free call or are you supporting? I think we have one left.
I don't know. I donated to Miles again, $5.
Oh, okay. Oh, this Caleb. Okay, what's going on with you, bro?
Shout out to dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah, shout out to the Nigerian homies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you had another question? What's up?
Yeah, I had a question about, so if there's certain spots I'm going to, right? Like something I like to do is go to fairs. I like going to like arcades and stuff. Like that's just something unique to me.
Okay.
So when I'm going to the spots, right? Imagine if it's farther away, like 30 minutes. If I'm meeting chicks there, like let's say I'm just doing my thing, right? I love to just, chill out there, maybe with some friends and stuff. If I'm seeing chicks, would I only just try to give out my business card? And like just
man, I don't do that business card shit no more, man.
So wait, what are you asking? What's the question?
I was just asking, would you only try to like in certain spots, right? Would you not even take like a chick back? Would you just only give your business card out? I'm just try to like, set up something for later or a different time. That was it.
So you're saying you're out. You're saying should you try to pull her that night or like try to do it later? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, it all depends on what you want to do, because if you're in a situation where you have time to make something happen tonight and you want to make it happen tonight, then make it happen tonight. But if you got other shit to do, then just be like, hey, listen, take my number and hit me up, later tonight or whatever, and then we'll set something up for later this week or whatever. So it just all depends on what you want to do and what your agenda is. Because sometimes you have time to make it happen. If she has time to make it happen, I can make it happen. But there's times where you might need to do some shit and you just tell her, hey, listen, let's get together later. And then you do that. You see what I'm saying? But the thing is, if you do have time to make it happen and you want to make it happen, then try to make it happen. So what a lot of you guys will do is y'all will have time to make shit happen, and then y'all will just be like, oh, let's exchange numbers. But you don't need to exchange numbers. You should try to make it happen. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if it's not feasible for it to happen, because let's say you got to go somewhere or she has to go to work or whatever the fuck it is, then you say, all right, give me, let's exchange information. So exchanging information really is the last thing you should be doing if you don't have the time to do the thing now. You see what I'm saying? So anytime you guys are dealing with women, you want to make shit happen now. And if it can't happen now, then you exchange information to make it happen later. Don't exchange information to make shit happen later when you can do some shit now. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. More so my question was, is there a place that would be too far for you to try to bring them back that night? Because like you always talk about how the spot should only be like 5 to 10 minutes away from your house.
No, well, the thing is that if you wanted to do this shit now and she was down to do this shit now, you understand what I'm saying? You guys can get a hotel room near the area you're at. You see what I'm saying? So you don't have to go all the way back to where you're at or all the way to where she's at and all this other shit. You see what I'm saying? Y'all could go get a room at, and this is why you guys need to do research.
Yeah, you got to do research about the area
in that you're at. So, I know this spot here and there. We could just go there right now.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yo, you got to do research, bro. For real. That shit is real.
That's a fact.
No, that's real talk, man. Real talk. No, that really answered my question. That was the one right there. Well, I appreciate it, Heavy. Shout out to who called in. This is like a great show, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Caleb. Take it easy, brother. Have a great weekend. All right.
All right, man. Peace.
All right, peace. All right, so that was the last call. We are wrapped on the lines. You want to do some questions? Get about?
Yeah, and we can do questions, and then we're gonna wrap it up. It says, "Can you use social status / circle as a tool and not just solely rely on it?" Well, the thing is, this is the good thing. At the end of the day, it's best for you to have women who are interested and attracted to you for you. So if she's attracted to you or dealing with you because of your social status or your social circle, you know what I'm saying? Then it's not really about you specifically. You understand what I'm saying? And so what I'm saying is that you're dealing with a woman on a surface level type of environment or situation, right? So you want to see, this is the thing, a lot of, and again, you guys, that's the PUA lingo, so I get it. But a lot of the social circle, pre-selection, all these different things, those are crutches and tools guys use because they're not that guy. You understand what I'm saying? So it's something, and again, it's not that it doesn't work to get a woman attracted, but remember, she's attracted to you for the surface level thing. And this is the ironic part about all this. Most guys do these things because they put the woman on a pedestal. So what happens is if they get to interact with the woman, they're usually the ones, the guys, that get emotionally attached because you've put so much into trying to get the woman. So then you start acting needy and clingy anyway, and then you lose the chick anyway because she realized you ain't that guy. You understand what I'm saying? So it's funny where you can't on one end put the woman on a pedestal and then on the next end act like she's not on the pedestal. It's just impossible because you've already set that premise that she is by trying to create this social circle or trying to use the pre-selection or trying to use all these things to get her. You see what I'm saying? So this is why we tell you guys that the game is about you and you need to be on top of your shit so that you are the attraction. You are the excitement. You are the special occasion. It's supposed to be you, not the thing surrounding. You know what I'm saying? Because all those things are not unique to you. You understand what I'm saying? Because then you start being interested in this girl, and now, like the red pill will say, her hypergamous nature is going to make a monkey branch to the next guy who has a bigger social circle than you. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So then you're going to be pissed. So that's what we try to get you guys to understand. He says, since wherever I go, there I am, then how would I recognize the purpose inside me? You guys be asking questions like I just put words together and shit.
You got to join the Masculine Identity membership, bro. Yeah, I really believe that.
Yes, go do that. So last question here says, appreciate the game you preach. Life is too short to be to not be 100% authentic self and to not live life on your terms and do everything you want like every day like it's your last. Like his name, Steve is saying that. Well, yes, I agree with that. You understand what I'm saying? It's funny. It was this chick that I forgot her name, but she's a rapper chick, and she did this freestyle that's been going viral. And
you talking about that dark skinned chick with Issa Rae?
Nah, it's a different chick. It was like some chick from down south or some shit. Okay. And she did this freestyle, and she was talking about, basically saying a lot of cool shit. And one of the lines she said, what's the purpose of getting something if I'm not getting it? So basically, I'm paraphrasing, but she basically said, what's the purpose of getting something I want if I don't get it how I want it? You understand? And I was like, I feel that's basically exactly what the fuck we be talking about when it comes to this game. You understand what I'm saying? She's like, no, she said, what's the point of having it if I can't have it my way? And I was like, exactly. Right. I was like, exactly. And that's the problem with a lot of guys. You guys want to fuck with chicks, but what's the point of fucking with a chick if you can't have it your way?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, and again, I've been in situations like that back in the day where I'm dealing with a chick and shit is going down, but it's like, it wasn't really how I wanted it. Mm-hmm. So a lot of this, I had to go through a lot of bullshit just to get into that situation. And then when I got the thing, right, it felt whack because it was like, kind of like, man, I done disrespected myself crazy to get here. You understand what I'm saying? Like I done fucking jumped through hoops and wasn't being myself. So what the fuck is the point of this shit?
What's the point? Facts.
I was like, man, shit is crazy. But guys, that's pretty much it, man.
That's all the questions?
That's all the questions. So make sure that you guys check us out this weekend. Miles and K Zagan doing the Man of the Skill Set show. I'm gonna be doing the show at 5:00.
Yeah,
and,
live at 5. Live at 5.
And also we doing the Real Game No Theory show at 2. And we're gonna be having
wait, what?
The Real Game No Theory. Oh no, Real Game No Theory at 12. My bad. I said 2.
I'm like, what? 2? Y'all changed the time like that. Real Theory 12 noon. Shout out to 1950 Steve the Dean, K Zagan, Lucario, and myself. Make sure you check us out, man. Right. 12 noon Sunday, 12 noon Eastern time Sunday. And then, of course, Manhood is a Skill Set show, 1:30 Eastern time tomorrow, Saturday. And Lucario is going live at 5 Eastern time. And yeah, man, check us out over the weekend. And in the meantime, make sure you order your soap, you know, so you can wash your ass.
Real talk. Get the soap, people. Excuse me. Get the soap.
Bless you. And I sent a sample of the masculine identity fragrance to Lucario, and he likes it. So
y'all need to get this shit. This shit is here. Make sure y'all get this shit when it come out. So
I went to the hospital the other day, you know what I'm saying? And the nurses was like, thank you for smelling good today. Exactly. So shout out to the nurses.
That's what's up.
So look, man, look out for that cologne. I got y'all, man. I'm about to set it up so we could get a like a focus group going. You know what I'm saying? We could send out samples of the cologne to people who want to be a part of the focus group. So yeah, man. And the new batch of shea butter is coming up. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that.
Mm-hmm. So guys, that's pretty much it, man. And also too, at 4:00 on Sunday, so after the Real Game No Theory, we're supposed to be doing another quote unquote debate. It's going to be myself, 1950, K Zagan, and I think Steve might be on, and then we're going to be talking to these other PUA guys. It's going to be hilarious.
Yo, God bless you. I can't do that. I can't talk to them niggas.
We gotta have you on next. You going to be yelling at these niggas like.
like you fucking dudes, no.
So yeah, so we'll send out the links for that. It's gonna be on the Game Global channel. So we'll send out the links for that. So you make sure that you guys tune in. You know, it's gonna be a free coaching session for these guys. But you know what I'm saying? So, we doing the Lord's work. But anyway, right. So that's pretty much it, man. We'll holler at y'all later. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone. We out.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Lucario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today.
Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below. Click the link below or go straight to MrLocario.com to get the documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game.
Because Locario, in my opinion, it's the best dating coach on YouTube or whatever the fuck. Everything he says, ambulance. Everything he says, I have nothing against him. I have no contradiction.